I'm gonna do Basketball Wives season 4, episode 12 finale. It was a cool episode. Shout out to at the underscore reality talk and at Jamal GH RIP. They both sent me the links to watch it early, so here we go. It starts off with Megan still arguing with Angel over the abortion comment. Was the abortion comment cool? No, but like I said before, bitch been on Bad Girls Club. You know you can't tell some bitches something and think your secret is safe with some bitches you don't know or never really tried to get to know. You told them bitches that the first night you met them and you didn't know if they was messy or not. And then when you up in the girl face calling her bitches and thoughts and saying she fucking for checks, bitch, I thought you got off easy for just saying about your abortion comment. Because all that shit you was saying, hey, I would have got up. I'm just saying. But Angel ain't that kind of chick as much as she was saying it in the confessional. She wish Megan would. She wasn't that kind of chick because that bitch got up and ran off like she was motherfucking Flojo. Like, for real. She just hurried up and got up and left. And then, as they trying to get Megan from going after her, which she didn't. She just wanted somebody to hold her fucking back. I'm just saying. Because I'm like this. Bitch, if I want to get to a person to fight, them girls wouldn't have been the ones that would have been holding me back. They would have had to go get security, and security would have had to keep holding me or something. But them wasn't going to happen. So, anyway, Malaysia and Brandy is confronting Megan. Why are y'all confident a girl that started the fight? Angel didn't start that fight. Megan started the fight, and you're comforting her because she lost? Lost in the battle? Because she was going at her. And Angel shut her down with that abortion comment. So, she kind of won a little argument. But that's who you want to fucking console. I'm not consoling that hoe. So, as they consoling her, Malaysia turns around and see that Tammy and Shani is laughing. Don't know what they laughing about, but see them laughing. So, they take that as an opportunity to want to go confront Tammy. For what reason? Who they thought Tammy was? I don't know. But Tammy wasn't that bitch to just, y'all gonna walk up on her and it's gonna be said. So as she walking up and talking shit, Brandy talking shit to Tammy, you see Tammy taking her shoes off, putting her bag down. I said, ooh, here we go. I am so ready for this. But you know, the girls gonna break them up. They're gonna argue. Brandy whole thing was about Tammy putting her hands up in her face, and I'm like, bitch, you walked in her bubble. So if her hands went up, you lucky they didn't touch you. I'm just saying. But I get it. I don't want nobody hands in my face too, so but if they do, that's when you're supposed to be prepared. But whatever. Then they was talking about I'm not that. Brandy was like, I'm not that bitch. Tammy was like, I'm not that bitch either. So they was just arguing over some shit that was really pointless. And I felt Shani and Tammy like, y'all bitches coming over here on some rah-rah shit and don't even know what the fuck happened. So y'all whack, y'all stupid. This is childish shit. Malaysia felt like, if you don't like us, why are you around us? Bitch, you on a trip. Did you forget that part? You could have left with Angel, but you could have left before Angel. You could have not came. You could have left soon as you start feeling some kind of way about Tammy and Shani. But y'all chose to stay on a trip that she planned out. Regardless if she was with the group or not, that was her trip that you didn't have to stay on. But they arguing, and Shani was saying how they group is a hot ass mess. And I get it. Both groups are a hot ass mess. So whatever. So they get back on the bus, and it's time to go. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing. But they get back on the bus, and it's time to go. So Shani, it's like silent. So Tammy starts speaking her piece of why her and Shani was laughing, telling the girls how they took it and ran with it. It wasn't like that. They really basically don't want to own up to they were wrong in that situation, but whatever. Then all of a sudden Megan wants to explain her abortion story like anybody cared or gave a fuck or asked. But maybe she felt like, oh, it's out there, I need to explain myself. But no, you don't. You're not friends with these women to have to explain yourself. Then she started throwing out there that Angel was an escort back in Vegas. And if you want to know, all you have to do is Google. And I'm like, oh, coming from the people that gets mad if their name is on social media and then saying you can't believe everything you hear, but and this is, didn't she call Drea an escort too? And now all of a sudden Angel's an escort? Girl, get over your fucking self. Do you want to be? Maybe you was. I don't know. You're like some basketball players and not just one. So, I mean, just saying. Anyway, moving on from them. Shani, what was that? Oh yeah, it was the next day. Later that day. Shani and Jackie goes and see Angel about the drama, and she kind of basically say sorry. They say sorry. Somebody says sorry. I didn't care, but Angel felt disrespected by Megan, which she should have, because nobody gets why Megan is so mad at her or whatever. So then they start talking about the abortion comment and why she said what she said. And I said, bitch, because you didn't know me when you said it. So why was it a problem when you told me and you didn't know me? Now it's a problem and you crying like a banshee. I'm just saying. So then they start talking about the thought word and how Angel was being called a thought. And she was like, she's the thought. I'm not the thought. Whatever. Angel wants to leave. They try to tell her don't leave, but she wants to leave any fucking way. Whatever. Because Shani was like, well, Megan's just the type of person that's like a little sister that you have to help. And Angel like, I don't got time for that. And I feel you, bitch. No, I don't have time to teach a grown woman how to fucking act. So all the ladies meet up except Angel. She left Shani a letter. And I thought it was fucked up for Shani to read that letter, but maybe it's part of production, whatever. But I thought that was, she wrote the letter to you. It wasn't addressed to the ladies. It was addressed to Shani. For Shani to read that, I was like, what are you gaining? And then for them to ask Megan, how does she feel? Why? She don't like her. She said, oh, well, she don't give a fuck. She don't regret shit. It is what it is. So whatever. So then Malaysia felt some kind of way and she gets up and walks away or whatever. And I'm like, this didn't have nothing to do with you. What you walking away for? Whatever. But it was bad when Dre always walk away. Okay. Malaysia, Jackie, and Megan and Brandy, they go ziplining. And they don't invite the other girls. So Tammy and Shani feel some kind of way. I felt some kind of way because I'm like, Jackie, ain't them your homegirls? Why didn't you text your homegirls and say this is where we going? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I guess they didn't want no drama, so whatever. So they start talking about Shani and Tammy and how they acted at the beach and how they feel like they better than everybody and how they talk about Shani. They basically was going in on Shani and how she always comparing people and all this kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. Jackie feels like they just need to talk it out or whatever. And I'm like, oh, the damn crazy one is the most sensible one is damn episode. But okay. So, anyway, Shani, Tammy, they're on the beach and they were talking about how they didn't get the invite and how Malaysia them think they the cool kids, but they really the cool kids. And I'm like, why do y'all want to be kids? But okay. Tammy was talking about each girl. Because she was like, you asked me how to come on a trip and assess each girl, so this is her assessment. She said, Megan she goes with the wind. She's a flip-flopper. She goes with the wind. I see that. Jackie crazy, but she's also a flip-flopper. I see that too. Malaysia, they were saying how Malaysia and Brandy don't like her. How they don't like Tammy. They really don't fucking like Shani. But they feel like Malaysia kind of pulled the cards and whatever Malaysia say kind of goes with Malaysia and Brandy towards them. I was laughing when they called Malaysia a grown-ass baby because that's what I see with her. They feel like everybody does stuff for Malaysia. That's why she can't be a grown-ass woman. And then they also Shani calls Malaysia selfish. This season, everything that they just said, I see that coming out of Malaysia. And I didn't want to see that in the first couple of seasons because I really liked her. But yeah, I get that totally. But then they started really talking about how Brandy don't like Shawnee or whatever, and I'm like, okay. So like I said, the girls are ziplining, they're having fun ziplining and all this kind of stuff, and then Jackie feels like her and Malaysia are friends again because they having fun. I'm like, oh, here we go. You are the dumbass girl. And then Brandy over there, they only trying to get Jackie on their side. So I don't know what. It can be 3 or 4 against 2. I don't know. But Brandy like, so now you don't think we the mean girls anymore? No, you bitches are still the mean girls. Like, watch when Shani and them gone. Then y'all gonna be back to dogging the fuck out of Jackie. So, girl, boo, don't act like y'all her fucking friend. That's why the fucking bitch is doing what she do, because y'all send her these mixed signals of if y'all cool with her, if y'all not. Malaysia, if you didn't want to be cool with Jackie, you should have stuck to your guns. But ever since y'all been in Puerto Rico and y'all had that talk, ever since then you've been so fucking cool with Jackie. So that's why she think y'all friends. I don't know. So then they had lunch, and like I said, the girls that went ziplining, Malaysia's disappointed in Shawnee. They tell Jackie about what happened at the Truth and Dare on the boat, and Jackie was like, "See, I wasn't here for that, so I don't know." But like I said, she feels like they should talk. And Brandy called they ass Tom and Jerry. I fell out. I fell out. I was like, it's funny how y'all was so on Shawnee's side and thought she was so fucking cool when she was pumping y'all up to go against Drea. Now that she is telling you guys how she feels, now y'all don't like Shawnee. It's funny. It's funny. Y'all, I know Drea is sitting back laughing at this shit. Like, y'all was so pumped up on getting me off the show with Shawnee, and then all of a sudden it's backfire and Carmen's a bitch, and now she's doing the show. So, they were talking about they not begging for no new friends. You're not supposed to as grown ass women, but okay. So then, even Megan was feeling like they need to talk. So they were talking about going to the last dinner or whatever, and if everybody's gonna go. So they had this last dinner, and only person shows up first is Shawnee and Tammy. Then they're like, what the fuck, ain't nobody coming? And so they was just talking about the girls, and then they got their little last laugh out before the girls came, because once they start laughing, it's gonna be a damn problem. So, yeah. So anyway, moving on from that, the other ladies walk up or whatever, and they were talking about them going to zipline, and they was like, well, Tammy was like, damn, I would have wanted to go, shit. So they were talking about the no invite or whatever. So then all the ladies, like I said, they're at the table now, and Jackie wants to talk to everybody about their differences. She was like, we need to put it out on the table so we can get past this shit. Do anybody got a problem with me? So Brandy was like, well, Jackie, I used to think you was a shit starter, but she kind of said sorry to Jackie for all the shit that she done to Jackie or whatever. So then Megan was like, is everyone okay? And everybody was like, yeah. Knowing everybody was just talking about each other. That's probably why Megan brought it up. But everybody was like, yeah. I'm like, y'all lying like a motherfucker. So Brandy brings up Tammy on the beach and calls Tammy a bully. Tammy's like, bitch, I'm not even finna take that title. You're not finna say that I'm no motherfucking bully. When you came up to me, you came up to her and you got what you got. So you really can't call her a bully. So Tammy was like, bitch, I'm not apologizing for what I said, because y'all took it out of context. Y'all took it wrong. And I was not laughing at y'all. I was laughing that I wasn't in the bullshit this damn time. So then Brandy's talking about, y'all always judge. It's not really you, Tammy, but it's Shawnee. I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. So Shawnee was like, when? And so when she asked her that, to me, Brandy was thinking of and saying everything around of what she should have been saying. If you had all these pinpoints of how of a person, you need to be able to say exactly how you feel. But she was going, like she was trying to sugarcoat it and wasn't trying to say what she really wanted to say at that moment. But then it all kind of fucking went left. So she was like, you rolling your eyes, you're judging, you're comparing. But I'm like, so why you wasn't bringing this up when y'all was laughing and kumbaya? Don't bring it up now that you got animosity. Because then things ain't going to get solved when you got animosity towards the person. I'm just saying, it's never gonna fucking work. She said, she said something about them calling her hurt. She said Shani called them childish. She was like, did I say that? Did I say that? And she was like, no, but you kind of make reference to it. So she was like, you're always disrespecting us and all this stuff. So Shani was just like, what the hell? Like, she didn't see this coming. I don't know, whatever. She didn't think the shit. I don't know if she thought it was all gonna go on Tammy and not her, but it all came up on her. So Brandy was like, if you feel like this towards us, and you know, because they were talking about the word childish and all that, like she said, I did not say that you guys were childish. I said the things that you guys were doing were childish. Okay, I give you that. Okay. So then, Brandy asked her, so why do you keep coming around us if that's how you feel? And she was like, I brought this group together. This is my group. I brought you to the group. Like, this final ending argument, I was like, wow, Shani. I wasn't mad at her because I kind of understood where Shani was coming from. Because Shani was like, I brought this group together, and then it seemed like kind of Brandy was like, oh shit, hold on, this is to go a little left. But Brandy can't be seeming like no punk to me. So she gonna say whatever the fuck she gonna say and not think about the consequences of her actions. But this shit went way motherfucking left. She started calling, she was talking about how the girls are sensitive up in this group. The girls are way more sensitive, which they are. Every fucking little thing will start an argument. It can be misconstrued, whatever. So then she was like, you're acting like a bitch. So it kind of got awkward. Everybody was like, oh shit, did this bitch say she acting like a bitch? Okay. So Shani was like, okay, well, she was like, bitch, please, I can be that bitch, and I will be that bitch for you. I said, oh my God. Then Brandy started talking about how she's a bitch and how she uses her last name and she uses her EZ card. And I'm sitting there like, I don't really see her doing that. Now she might think she's better than them. She might not put her shit out there, but I've never seen her say that she was better than anybody because of her last name. I've never seen her say she's acting a certain way or pull the card of, oh bitch, you can't say nothing to me because I'm this. Maybe her aura say that because, hey, we get that too. But, and I always say, bitch, regardless of you the producer, you can get it too. But, and even in this thing, I feel like Shani didn't want to be punked either on this argument. But homegirl was just going off about her and talking about how she just shacked wife. And I'm like, bitch, for real? That's when I felt like Brandy was all out of line. When she started trying to throw daggers on Shani as far as her career and who she is in the industry, I thought that was fucking wrong. And Shani was like, bitch, you better check my references. I don't know what you talking about. I've never done that. I don't know what you talking about. But Brandy kept on fucking going in, kept talking shit, and I kept on saying, Malaysia, get your friend. Why you ain't telling your friend to shut up? But okay, since you don't tell your friend to shut up, Shani was like, okay, thank you for your services, boo. And make that bitch leave the table. Leave the fucking table. That bitch kept saying, thank you for your services, boo. Like, get your ass up. You're fired. Like Donald Trump say. She just basically fired her. It wasn't no wait till we get to the reunion. Wait till the show is finished being aired. No, bitch. On the season finale, you're fired, bitch. You not gonna come. Like, if they would have been arguing over Shani thinking that she's better, maybe the conversation wouldn't have ended the way it did. But when you start trying to check a bitch credentials and go after her career, same the way Malaysia was going after Angel. I don't know what y'all trying to do with these people's careers, but okay, then maybe, yeah. And I feel like she didn't have no storyline besides her damn husband. We didn't get no closure from that. So, yeah, I'm ready for the reunion. I'm so ready for the reunion because I want to see how everybody explain themselves on here. But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all thought of once you see it, and you've seen it already. But this is Basketball Wives LA Season 4 Finale Episode 12. Thanks once again to my booths that sent me the link so I don't have to stay up all night late. Y'all know I'm on the West Coast, so I don't have to stay up late. But yeah, follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Shout out to my boy Frank White. Go make sure you check out his YouTube channel. We linked up last night on the strip. Shout out to my girl Jazzy, and Frank's boo for having a good time with us last night on the strip. So if you're ever in the Vegas area, hit me up. If I can, I will try to make it out. Come meet you. We can have a drink, walk the strip, walk Fremont, whatever it is. Have fun. But yeah, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.